Karen Westfield stood in her perfectly manicured driveway at 6:47 am, clutching her HOA violation clipboard like a weapon, watching in horror as her new neighbor dragged a rusty barbecue grill onto their front lawn. The garage sale sign, handwritten in what she could only describe as peasant scroll, fluttered mockingly in the morning breeze. She marched across the street in her regulation HOA-approved beige cardigan, her sensible flats clicking against the asphalt with military precision. "Excuse me," Karen's voice cut through the quiet morning like a fire alarm. "This is a clear violation of Willow Creek Estates Community Guidelines, Section 4.7b. No residential sales without prior HOA approval." The neighbor, a young woman with paint-stained fingers and an easy smile, looked up from arranging vintage vinyl records. "Oh, hi there, I'm Sarah. Just moved in last week. Want to check out some of these gems?" Karen's eye twitched. The audacity. "I am Karen Westfield, Homeowners Association Vice President, and you are in direct violation of..." "Lady, it's not even 7 am, called out an elderly man, shuffling over from the sidewalk, already clutching a dollar bill. "Let the girl sell her stuff. Sir, this is not about personal preference." Karen's voice rose 3 octaves. "This is about maintaining property values and community standards. There are procedures, applications, a 14-day waiting period." Sarah continued setting up her tables, seemingly unbothered. "I checked the city permits. Everything's legal on my end." "City permits are irrelevant," Karen shrieked, waving her clipboard so vigorously that papers scattered across the driveway. "The HOA supersedes city regulations within our community boundaries." More neighbors began emerging from their houses, drawn by the commotion. Mrs. Chen from 2 houses down shuffled over in her slippers, followed by the Thompson family and their twin toddlers. Karen felt the familiar surge of righteous authority coursing through her veins. She was protecting their sanctuary from chaos. "Everyone needs to disperse immediately," Karen commanded, positioning herself between the growing crowd and Sarah's tables. "This unauthorized commercial activity threatens our entire neighborhood's integrity." "Karen, maybe we could just..." began Mr. Thompson diplomatically. "No compromises." Karen spun around, her perfectly styled blonde bob whipping dramatically. "I spent 3 years building this community's reputation. 3 years. Do you know what happens when one person breaks the rules? Anarchy. Complete and utter anarchy." Sarah finally looked up, her expression shifting from amused to concerned. "Look, I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff before I fully settle in. I had no idea about your HOA rules." "Ignorance is no excuse," Karen declared, pulling out her phone. "I'm calling an emergency HOA meeting. Right now." The crowd exchanged glances. This was escalating faster than anyone had expected, and it was barely 7 in the morning.